Welcome to WrestlingTruth.com. They're your source for an online interactive wrestling community, providing the truth behind the dirt sheets and rumors. It's WrestlingTruth.com, revealing the truth behind the headlines.
Hello everyone and welcome to a special year-end awards of the Suplah. We will be giving you our picks for various things like Best Wrestler of the Year, Worst Wrestler of the Year, Worst Host of the Year. No, not that one. And I'm joined by Liam Dunn.
Hello.
Andy Kwan.
Hello there, and you interrupted my name. How can you do that?
Me? Because I'm awesome and you're...
Great, that has to be edited out. Well done, idiot.
How does that have to be edited out? I'm the controversial one, that's my gimmick.
Yeah, if you notice the shows, I beat them at the start, then because I'm getting bored editing, I just leave at the end swear words in. So hopefully nobody notices.
Maybe
Because if they
will.
check the video, they'll just look at the start.
Exactly.
That's my theory anyway.
The main event for this week's Suplah is just awards, as Caitlin has said. We have two types of awards, awards for wrestling and awards for the Suplah itself. So we might as well get started and jump straight to the main award, I guess. Best Wrestler of the Year. Insert music here, or not, I don't know what key.
Now what's going to happen is that Andy's going to say who he thinks,
Yes.
then Keelan's going to say who he thinks, then I'm going to say who I think, and then we will
Then
talk
Liam's
about
going
it.
to guess.
And then we'll have a quick discussion about it.
Okie dokie. Very quick discussion. Right, ladies and gentlemen, Best Wrestler of the Year for me was Wade Barrett.
The Winds of Change.
Exactly, the wins.
Keelan?
I picked CM Punk.
Yes! Yes! Sorry, that was quite weird. I'm going to start doing that.
And I picked Dragon for a
Oh,
second time.
you do this every year! No more Dragon!
Does he even exist anymore?
No! Pick somebody else! Pick somebody else!
Right. Alright, CP Monk, there we go.
No! He doesn't exist anymore! Pick someone else!
Was that actually CM Punk in a chip?
It was somebody else.
Yes, it
Pick
was.
someone else. Someone, please. Make him choose somebody else.
Alright, Colt Cabunny.
No! He doesn't exist anymore either! Pick someone else!
Ken the
Dragon.
Box.
Oh,
Ken the Box!
fuck.
Yes, okay, Ken the Box, there we go. No, I want Dragon. I want him to be a two-time Super Best...
I don't care what you want! It doesn't matter what you want! So, basically, the rest of the
Just
year...
pick one, Liam, out of...
Dragon!
Pick one out of mine.
Why are you not
out
putting
of
the
mine
Wade
or
Barrett?
Andy's.
He's British!
Dragon.
Yours is the
You're
deciding
fucking
vote,
idiot.
Is a
Liam.
Dragon is a dragon, therefore he wins. End of.
It's not a real dragon! It's a guy in a
Society
dragon
Genius,
suit!
Jim Jones /
Dragon,
Charles
Dragon,
Manson.
No,
Or
we're
the
not doing
Winds of
Dragon,
Change.
right.
You
So
pick
it's
one.
either CM Punk or Wade Barrett.
Dragon.
No!
Dragon.
Okay, Wade Barrett was just a random nobody on NXT, and then suddenly he just becomes this main eventer all in the space of 1 year, and he's British.
Dragon's a dragon though.
Oh, for f***'s sake. Right, Wade Barrett, Keelan, come on, help me, please. I don't care! No, we didn't agree! I said Wade Dragon Barrett!
Alright, we'll settle this properly. We'll have a three-way coalition between Dragon, CM Punk and Wade Barrett.
But
And Dragon will just
be
have to
the
make
main
tea
leader.
for everybody else.
Proportional representation. Liam can be ruled by a dragon if he likes.
Yeah, there you go.
And
And, like,
I
I
don't know
could
about
Dragon
those
is
rises
the
in
winner.
dragon tuition fees.
Yeah, you know, the dragon
Look,
fees are going to go
right?
up.
He's a dragon, therefore he is awesome. End
He's
of.
not a real dragon, so no!
Yes, he is.
doesn't.
It's
No,
still
he's
He's a
a
fat
not.
guy
Damn it.
in a dragon
It's like
costume.
Santa Claus! Doesn't exist! Stop it!
What?
It's
Santa
still
Claus?
new to me, damn it.
I am a Scrooge!
We might have some PG kids below the age of...
Why are they watching? They
Seven.
shouldn't be watching this!
Maybe Father Biggerdike has brought his kids to watch us to see if we're demonic this week.
no, we'll move on to Demonic Man later on. So basically, okay, can we say for these awards, right?
Wait, we'll move on to Demonic Man later on.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean he was demonic, I meant like, he thinks everything's demonic. It's like, is R-Truth demonic? Is Zack Ryder demonic? I don't know! How do I know? He has 666 on his head, how the hell did I know? Anywho.
That's funny.
Right, so basically we can't come to a conclusion, can we? So...
Dragon, there we go. Just done it.
Alright, we'll just say individually my pick is and your pick is and no one wins. There you go.
No, we will, because Dragon wins.
There is no greatest wrestler this year. Because the dragon got in the way.
Except for Dragon.
Such a knob. Right, moving on. Best tag team of the year. I think it's the Kings of Wrestling, who are the current Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champions.
World Heavyweight Champions?
Tag team champions.
Fail.
Shut up. Don't put this in Botchamania, alright? Shut up.
I generally picked out of TNA and WWE, so I didn't have much to choose from, but I chose Generation Me because I like them flying around on my screen when I'm bored.
That's fair enough. Liam, if you say the word dragon or dragon in the same sentence, I'm going to go to Bournemouth and break your nose. What did you choose?
I'm actually...
You're going to ruin the show! Stop it!
Surprisingly, this one doesn't have Dragon in it, no. The best tag team of the year for me was CP Monk and David Bunny.
Stop it!
What?
What? No! Why have you chosen a chipmunk and a bloody squirrel? What are you doing? Stop it! Oh my god.
The numbers were going up last week. They rose by like 1,000.
I know, they're
back down
like
to
2
0.
people. Thanks, Liam.
Yeah,
fine.
CP Monk and Coca Bunny who's watching. Because they were like, wow, we won best tag team of the year. They're like, yeah.
No, they didn't! They just got your pick, which means nothing.
Yeah, but I am the top guy on the show, therefore my count.
No, you're not the
means
top
more than
guy on
everyone's.
this show. We're all
Yeah.
we're all on a level playing field.
No, especially not you. You're tiny. So you're definitely not on a level playing field as us.
Yeah, and I make all the money.
Oh, whatever. Right, the best promotion of the year. I think it's no promotion in wrestling right now because they all seem to be crap. So I literally, it's just blank. I don't have
Such an
anything.
enthusiastic show, this is.
No one wins it this year.
No one wins. So, Keelan, can you salvage this or not? Who do you think's the best promotion?
WWE are the dictators of wrestling, so it just had to be them because they own everything.
Liam, what do you think?
Shikara, because
Fine, Shikara wins. I actually agree with that one. Shikara has done some good
Yes!
stuff though.
Dragon gets another one.
No, not Dragon, Shikara, you moron! That is
Yeah, but
better.
Dragon
It's
works for
better.
Shikara.
No, stop it!
Therefore,
I think if I bothered to watch Dragon Gate, it might have been Dragon Gate, but I didn't. I saw about 2 shows.
see, that's why it's Dragon.
That's not a promotion.
Exactly,
That's a
that doesn't
dragon.
make any sense, you stupid idiot. Moron.
Yeah, but Dragon works for Shikara. Therefore, Shikara's the
I
best
think
one.
my promotion on EWR, Keelan's Backyard Rumble.
There you go, Keelan's Backyard Rumble for the win.
Okay, no, I will agree with that. Keelan's Backyard Rumble.
Keelan's
EWR
Backyard
promotion
Rumble is the best promotion of the year. Fantastic. Is every event like a Royal Rumble with 6 people? Yeah, Royal Rumble!
There's like 3 people on the roster. They're just in every match. And then I did the edit stats thing, so they're 100% over. Even though they're in a backyard fair.
That is
Speaking of
fantastic.
things,
Yes, that is best promotion of the year.
there you go. Keelan's Backyard Rumble is our promotion of the year.
I can't
Ladies
believe
and gentlemen,
we
our
around
next-
an EWR game as the best promotion of the year.
Yes, we have. Ladies and gentlemen, the next promotion, the next award, is Best Diva or Knockout of the Year. And I think it's a tie between Layla and Michelle McCool, or better known as Laycool. Anybody else want to argue that? Or?
I went with a tie between Madison Rain and Natalia.
Yeah, I'm thinking now Madison Rain's probably the best. Because Natalia just doesn't do anything.
I would have said Natalia, but she's not done too much this year.
That's what I mean, so... Alright, so it's going to be Madison Rain, maybe. Who do you think, Liam?
Well, I, unlike you two, only have the one person that I'm nominating, and that is John Cena.
It's just stupid, you're an idiot! So the winner of this one is... He's
John
a man! Man!
John Cena has won Best Diva Knockout of the Year.
No, he hasn't, you stupid idiot!
Maybe Juan Cena, or Juan Cena.
No, John Cena. John Cena wins it.
Yeah.
Cena's cousin, Quan Cena.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I know hustle, loyalty, and respect. Anywho, we'll give it to Madison Rain then.
No, give it to John Cena. John Cena deserves it the most.
Your opinion is null and void now. So...
You're now a political prisoner of war.
Yeah, you're our political prisoner. Shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, who is the most improved wrestler of the year? I went with Dolph Ziggler, regardless of his funny name.
The Miz.
Okay, maybe
I
The
would have
Miz.
to say Dragon.
Right, you're a dick.
Dragon.
Has he been wrestled this year?
No, he hasn't! It's just him being a dick!
No one dares face him. That's why he hasn't fought a match this year.
The Miz, he's now the champion.
Exactly.
And WWE are giving him all this, interviews with all, mainstream telly. It's The Miz.
But what about Dolph Ziggler?
Dolph
Ziggler's had great matches with people like Kane and Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston.
I agree, but it's definitely not Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon can go straight to hell for all I care. Right, the worst wrestler of the year. As we move on to our worst. Who is the worst wrestler of the year? Well, I either thought it was Matt Hardy or Abyss. AKA, they're actually cousins because they're both fat, with long greasy hair, and useless.
Wait, so you're saying... Basically, right, so let me get this straight. You're saying all fat people are now related.
No, I'm just saying that Matt Hardy is... Matt Hardy fought Abyss's beard. Shush.
Hang on. I think I might be able to prove that. They're starting to discover that obesity is a genetic problem.
There you go.
So, if everyone's related through the gene pool, then, distantly, all fat people are probably related.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but that's distantly where it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, but the thing is, if Matt Hardy put on Abyss's mask, I would legitimately think it was actually Abyss.
Yeah, but that's because they both have...
Matt Hardy's done nothing this year but post on YouTube saying, yeah, WWE, and then Abyss has been like, I love you, Nick! I love you, Hulk! I hate you, Hulk! I love you, Hulk! Anybody else in mind?
Fair enough, but they're not related.
I went with Rob Terry because he looks like a stripper that's on steroids and can't walk. He's just not Batista.
Liam, who did you vote for? And don't say CM Punk.
Oh no, I did go CM Punk.
He can't be the best and the worst.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, he's not the best.
He
Dragon's
is the best.
the best.
You're such
CM
an
Punk's
idiot.
the worst.
Do you know what? I came up with a theory. The anonymous general manager
Me.
is nobody. Michael Cole's just sending himself emails.
Well, yeah, that's obvious.
Have you noticed when he looks at the laptop, there's actually the script on the keyboard,
Yes.
and he doesn't ever look at the screen. He's always looking at the script.
Do you know what's
It's
the
like-
most healed up thing in WWE that the fans always boo?
What?
The laptop. Seriously,
Really?
as soon as it hits,
The most-
it was like, boo! The laptop! Boo! Oh, it's so funny.
It's amazing that the most over heelish thing in WWE is a laptop.
Okay, so
You know, if we had
That really says a lot.
If Vince Russo was booking WWE, we'd be having laptops on a pole match to find the email sender or something.
Okay, so basically, our worst wrestler of the year...
the laptop in a match.
Our worst wrestler of the year is... Michael Cole's laptop!
Can I change my vote? I was going to say, can I change my vote to the laptop?
Yeah.